been sitting here and I've been having an ordeal, and I kind of said what it was about, so I don't know. Um, and I know this just keep uploading these recordings. It's just gonna make more work for me when I decide to edit them and re-upload them. I've been sitting here all morning and had taking the time to try to write down some scripture topics, kind of working my way, inching my way toward the formal Bible study program. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm just feeling poorly and really bad. And I'm like, okay, God, what you doing? And he said, okay, to praise me. So I started the phone camera and stuff. But I mean, all morning, this is happening to me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Um, you know, I don't know. He's saying something to me about people, something to me about people, this people and that people. I don't know. Um, and so I said, you know what? I don't have the equipment, but once I get the equipment, I am definitely going to, and it's just it really is, it's just a toss up of when I'm going to get it and what monies I'm going to use. Because I have so many things that take priority over camera equipment. You know, I just, and I'm happy, and I thank God for it. I was obligated to pay 2,000. I think it was $2,100 to get my license reinstated, and I just found I only have to pay $270 plus the cost of the license. So I'm very happy about that. So that's just $300. So that's one thing. Then going to get another vehicle is going to require between 500 to 4,000 down payments. So these are all things that take priority over some camera equipment. But when I'm going through a situation like this, I really feel like this would be something that would be helpful. Because what I want to do is, he says to me about a segment of people. I would like to see if that segment of people would like to have cameras vlogging in their homes to see the reality. Because I want to know why you see something I'm doing as something that's for you. But if they don't want to vlog in their homes, I can show snippets. I can take this camera and go into areas right now and see who would talk with me and want to share with me some things that they may be experiencing. You know what I'm saying? And go into these communities, into these neighborhoods, into the homes of people that will allow that, to see exactly why I'm being antagonized and what they're looking for. And I think it will cause an undercurrent of disgust. I do. I think it will cause an undercurrent of disgust if you see the inner workings of these people's homes. Disgusting. Disgusting. I think it will cause an undercurrent of disgust. And he was saying something to me about a segment of people, Caucasians, that think I need white women. I don't know what I said that would say that I needed a white woman socially. I don't know exactly what that means. But people are making a lot of presumptions and assumptions. And I'm not saying I haven't met white women socially. I have met all races. Matter of fact, I can go to lunch with some of the people I've met socially, and a small number of them do happen to be white. But I mean, I have met just a range of people, male and female, black and white, Jamaican, African American, light skinned African Americans, dark skinned African Americans. Not that they're going to make a difference, but I'm just saying I met a range of people during the course of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get too social with people. Not too social with people. But I do meet people. But I think seeing the inner work of these communities will cause an undercurrent of disgust. Because people gonna want to know why they want to live that way, why they don't want to improve themselves. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to? I think it's cause an undercurrent of disgust when people see that. But God is telling me something about this segment of people, and the other segment as well. So now I don't want to spend all day feeling like I'm under attack. I don't want to spend all day feeling like I'm under attack. I had things I planned. I want to write this down and create a Bible study. I want to create a formal Bible reading program, a memorization program, a meditation program. I want to, I feel like I'm under attack now. And what he said to me is there's a segment of people that we can go into her home, into her life, to see what she's doing. You know, I, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around it because to me it's like, what the fucking hell is that? You know what? You know. But anyway, I was to be poverty is this, poverty is that. Well, why are you staying in that poverty? Why are you staying in that poverty? Why are you staying in that poverty? And so, you know, I don't know. She in poverty, but she got her hair costs $200. I'm finna get off of that. But anyway, I'm not trying to make a statement about race or racism or bias or discrimination or stereotypes or hatred. I'm trying to see what God is saying to me when I'm going through this. You know, because I thought coming on camera and making a recording or something would shine a light on it. Would put a spotlight on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what thing? Foolishness. This is foolishness. This is foolishness. This is foolishness. This is foolishness. You know, and I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. There's a woman downstairs that's a prophetess. I think she probably gonna charge me some money, which I don't have no money right now, to come and talk to me. But I'm to the point now where, what the fuck, God? Come on, get out my clothes. Get the fuck up out my clothes. There's a segment of people that think I'm trying to meet white. Go meet that bitch. Go meet that bitch. If you want to meet a white woman, go meet that bitch. You see what I'm saying? Go and meet that bitch. She don't want you. The motherfucker don't want you. You know, you ain't never been in. What the fuck? But I guess a bitch that are raped don't give a fuck who want them. They'll just do what it takes to get the little shit they can get. I don't know. Motherfucker don't care what want and desire is. I don't know. You know. But anyway, he's talking about to praise him to see what he doing. Well, I know what you are doing. You're in my clothes. Talking about there's a segment of people that's saying something about a lot of stuff. I don't have no value. They want to mess up my money. They want to use it for their own purposes. All kind of fucked up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm looking at a certain filmmaker and a certain producer, a certain industry person who's saying they're jealous of what I'm trying to do and they want to mess it up and they want to see if somebody want it and all kind of shit. I'm seeing this right now. All kind of fucked up ass shit. Nigga, really? If it was one police officer, what would his priority be in the city? It wouldn't be coming to hoods to fuck with the shit. He ain't fucking with shit up in the hood. Why? Because that's a whole nother show. But if it was one police officer, it's not one police officer. It's hundreds and thousands of police officers. You know what I'm saying? And backup. So how is it gonna be a film person? How can be one film person? Bitch, get the fuck up out my face. Worry about what I'm doing. That you intimidated by. But you will not take the time. I bet that motherfucker don't know what an adjective is. I bet that motherfucker don't. People don't think you're stupid. So you brought this on yourself by trying to read a book thinking it's funny. That the bitch don't know what first, second, third person is. Don't know what an adjective is. You know what I'm saying? Don't know half of the words you're saying. But the bitch steady dropping shit, steady dropping shit, steady dropping shit. You heard me? Steady dropping shit. and saying they're intimidated by me on some level. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I'm having a dilemma. I just saw the news this morning about some little girl that was raped, 4 years old, by a 27-year-old man. And he said, I didn't rape because I got a 4-year-old daughter myself. He said, I didn't rape because I got a 4-year-old daughter myself. But it found he did rape. They found out that he did rape her. He killed her. Okay. Now, you kind of feel bad about writing something that's inciting, you know what I'm saying, some garbage. People gonna say you incited that on somebody, but when they read that, first of all, let's go ask this motherfucker how many books he read. Let's go and see how many books the motherfucker read. Not one. I bet you not one whatsoever. Unfortunately, he happened to be a foreign person, so I'm gonna suspect that he not only doesn't read English, but I don't think he speaks much English as well. Not to hurt any foreigners. Please forgive me, not trying to hurt any foreigners, but I'm just making a statement that they both were the same race and nationality. They were foreigners, but they were in America. I'm not sure exactly what was going on with that. But he raped and killed a 4-year-old girl. People say, oh, you incited something. Motherfucker, I bet the bitch don't read. How the fuck I'm inciting something on somebody? The bitch, the motherfucker don't read. Shit, I ain't inciting nothing on no fucking mind. Anybody don't fucking read. Bitch trying to kill me. You put this shit on me. You're not gonna put this shit on me. But I'm not writing anything. But, the shit I write, people don't want to see it. People don't want to see the shit I write anyway. So I might get a few segment of people who find it intriguing. I might get a segment of people that might find that shit intriguing. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to get back on my routine. I plan on doing. Right. I want to go ahead and get started on my routine. But tell me, what could you do when somebody digging your ass? Digging in my ass and say, well, since that ain't God, and let's speculate about what it could be. Let's speculate. Maybe the thing that the white people put on you is attacking you and digging in your body. That's one thing could be happening. But God told me, say, praise me, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm sitting here trying to pray. It's gonna sound like I'm giving in to the devil if I feel myself trying to pray. That's what it sound like. But I want to know, you said that. So I'm sitting here trying to do it. I don't want my whole day fucked off because some segment of the motherfucking world is intimidated by something they think I'm doing, which I'm not sure exactly what. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine how big the white woman head must be. Not nothing I'm doing. Please don't let it be nothing I'm doing. Because if I want to fuck a white woman, guess what? I promise you I can do it. I'm not going to do it because I don't think that's the best thing to do. I'm saying I'm spiritual, and I'm saying a thief coming to kill, to steal, and destroy. Yeah, of course I don't want to give him a way in. The Bible said that the devil went and asked to hurt Job, and he had no accusation against Job. So God told him, you can hurt him, but don't take his life. Kind of fucked up shit is that, but I'm gonna stop saying that. But anyway, God restored Job. He restored him. Let me tell you something. Jesus. I really think you do a lot of stuff that you don't have to be held accountable for. I'm not gonna keep talking doubt. I'm gonna be quiet. I really think you do a lot of stuff you don't have to be held accountable for. What kind of shit is that to tell the devil you can hurt him but don't take his life? If you got children, if I say that the devil came and killed all 10 of his children at the same time, and he got the report that all 10 of your children are dead. Now, we have to sit here and say, well, they are in paradise. At the time, paradise was where you would go. You wouldn't go to heaven at that time. You wouldn't go to heaven, you would go to paradise. So when Jesus came, everybody was in paradise. He took them to heaven. But I don't know. I mean, we don't want to get that deep right now. But at the time, now, Job had to believe that his children were in paradise. Why? Because my mind is saying to me, God gave Job 10 more children. After when he restored him, it doesn't say the time span that happened to him. It doesn't say that time span that the devil did that. But he took his children, he took all his wealth, he took his health, he took his wife. It didn't say he took his wife. He just said, let's say he took his wife. It said that his wife couldn't handle what Job could handle. I paraphrase. And so when God restored him, but think about this. Here you come. I'm back healthy. I'm back on top. And here you come with 10 more children. What happened to the first 10? Where's my faith? Where's your faith? What happened to the first 10, God? What happened to my first 10 children? That's what I want to know where my first 10 at. They in heaven with me. Okay. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Yeah, you going to give me 10 more children. What happened to the first 10? That's what I want to know. What happened to the first 10? You don't have to give me no more. Just give me the first 10 back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they in heaven, they wait for you to come. Okay. Well, I'm chilling right now then. I'm just chilling right now. You got 10, now you got 20 children. Okay, well, tell me that. Tell me that. Job was really a man, a character, and faith. He was spiritual. The Bible say, when you read the Bible, it say that Job used to like to go and pray for people, him and his friends. So we can imagine our mind, his level of spirituality in his heart. But I can't say, I just have to take it a little bit at a time. Because my mind saying, so you finna put me through that. Take me out of it. Put me back on top and get it all back to me. And you think I want it. You can keep it. Don't worry about it. You can keep it. Don't worry about it. You can keep it. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't there yet. I'm not there yet. But I don't mind praying for people. Don't get me wrong. My mama was a deaconess in the church. I think she was on usher board too. I think she was a deaconess. I need to call. Actually, the church, the pastor passed a couple of months ago, I think. Last month, a couple of months ago. So I don't know if they got a new pastor in place. But I think a whole new kind of faith is into the church building. That's what I think. I'm not sure. I would love to go back, but I had to stop going back into the past. I have to just move forward and find me a church. But I just moved forward. But when I was little, Mom used to go all the time. It was her auxiliary to go with Rhea to pray for the people. Of course, I would go alone. So I enjoy going pray for somebody that need prayer. You know what I'm saying? It's more than a privilege. So I can imagine it. But I still have to grasp his faith. I still had to grasp his faith. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, God, it's going to be all day. I have to sit through this because I have things I need to do. I wanted to do a form of scriptures, meditate and pray. I need specific things I need to request now. I need to do a Bible study. Then I need to go ahead and work on this income idea that I have. Since you shouldn't have settled for writing some smart. Well, I feel like I can have it done more quickly and, easier and all of that. And people are like, say, oh, you're going to put the children in danger. I'm not putting no children in danger. Okay, somebody that's psychopath don't read. If you do, that's a rare case. Like Jack the Ripper was, and I don't know if that was is that a true person or that's a fictionalized novel. I don't know if Jack the Ripper was a true person or a fictionalized novel, but I do know that Jack the Ripper was a highly acclaimed physician. And I don't exactly remember all of it, Matter of fact, I didn't read the book. I might read the book. We might do. You know, this is informal. When I formed my first formal book, might be Jack the Ripper. So expect that my first camera. When I first get my equipment out, my first formal book reading gonna be Jack the Ripper. We're gonna read that one. But if you can handle the violence, you can handle it. Don't worry about it. He was a highly acclaimed physician. Those kind of killers are rare. Why? Because we got that kind of brain. You're looking for some way not to get caught. So they're killing people and not leaving a trail. They're killing people without a trace. You see what I'm saying? They're killing people without leaving a trail. So when you got that kind of brain, you're not sitting around. So what are you saying? It's heartbreaking. But when somebody had that kind of brain, you really have to pray. You have to pray. Because you don't know who will harm your child without a trace. That's one we found. But there are hundreds of children, thousands of children that have not been found. And we have all these little petty criminals that coming out as of sex offenders and rapes and pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? So don't say I'm inciting nobody. If you got that kind of brain and you already planning that, and you can shit. I ain't say shit to fuck your mind up to make you hurt nobody. Trust me. Don't put that shit on. Don't put the fucking shit on me. Don't put it on me. Shit, this motherfucker was already insane. You seen The Bride of Frankenstein? We can read that one too. This motherfucker was a mad scientist, making a woman out of all kind of shit. I think he even had a parts of a cat's body, and then married her. Called The Bride of Frankenstein. He was Frankenstein. His name was Frankenstein, Mr. Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein. You didn't tell me I said some shit to get somebody. I didn't say. Now, keep in mind, I'm choosing to monitor my words, because I'm choosing to monitor my words. I don't think I cause anybody no great harm. However, I do see people making some decision that I'm bullshitting. A lot of the shit I'm saying, I'm bullshitting. I say a lot of things for shock value. I made a statement. I'm gonna get up and go and try to pray my way through this. But I had made a statement about. I'm trying to see if I should say this. I said for shock value and laugh and a joke. I said for shock value and for a joke. That's why I said that. But in private, in a private intimate situation, when you invite someone to your heart, you say all kind of shit. And you say what you think they want to hear. You know, you might say, I love you more than the moon and the stars and the sun. But they may not want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you say some stupid shit that you think they love mine want to hear because you think you're in love. But when you invite someone to your heart and you're embracing them privately, you're not bullshitting around. You're not bullshitting around. You know what I'm saying? If I was serious, I wouldn't do no shit like that. You know, you know, I'm enjoying somebody. We're laughing, we're talking. You know what I'm saying? We're spending time together. I'm not gonna be bullshitting around just trying to make nobody laugh. You know what I'm saying? By telling them some stupid shit like, I don't think I should say, because people really, it shocks me how people mind don't go nowhere at all. Nowhere at all. People mind don't go nowhere at all. I'm gonna get off this real quickly because I don't like long videos. I was talking about the difference between wheat bread and white bread. Ain't nobody heard nothing I said. But if you eat white bread for a month and let somebody else eat wheat bread for a month and test their blood, you can see a difference. You can see a difference. You see what I'm saying? Not only that, the person that ate wheat bread probably isn't going to gain any weight. The person that ate white bread, if with the same activity level, person that ate white bread is going to gain a few pounds because without that white bread is going to be converted to sugar and then stored on your body in your fat cells. If you don't do something like some powerhouse cleaning, some bike riding, some gardening, some walking, that white bread is going to be stored on your body. A lot of runners eat pasta and rice and bread because they're running 10, 20 miles. And so they're going to need that so they don't faint, so they don't lose, so they don't faint. It keeps their fuel. It's like gas in a car. It's fuel. But if you're not doing that kind of activity, so say you eat some wheat bread, people start laughing because they mind don't go nowhere. Well, what you mean eat wheat bread? Eat brown bread, eat wheat bread. Well, that whole grain bread comes with a lot of things that your body has to break down and then absorb and then waste. But it's nothing to be stored on your body from that kind of bread. You're gonna chew it. You want to chew as much as possible. You don't want to swallow it. It's gonna go into your stomach. Your stomach acids are going to break it down. It's going to go through your intestines. Your small intestines are going to absorb the nutrition out of it. And the fiber is going to scrub on out anything in your intestines. Not everything. I mean, if you're just a poor eater. And then it's going to go out in your waste. What your small intestines did not absorb as nutrients. But you take some white bread, you take some white bread, and you have that white bread. It's got to go through. That white bread don't have no nutrients in it, so it's just absorbing straight into your bloodstream, going into your pancreas. Your pancreas trying to work on it. Your liver, if trying to do something, then right. And then, so by the time your pancreas get through changing that to sugar, it's stored on you. If you don't go exercise, it's stored on your body. It's stored on your body. It's fat. So, but I was saying that, and people were saying, well, what does that mean? Well, you have just taxed your pancreas. What is diabetes? Diabetes is a malfunction of the pancreas. So I'm looking at you and I'm saying that I can see that you have health issues. I was a man at church, light skinned like I like, he red like me, tall, thick, not fat but thick, but his legs was swollen up like he had diabetes. So I'm saying right there that's what I'm saying to someone. Your body. Well, you talking about eating health food. I'm talking about eating health food. I'm talking about eating health food. Well, so where you get that theory from? Why the kid? I seen this man on the news yesterday saying his kids want to go to school in the pandemic with because they want social experience. That's what he said. That is what he said. My kids need to go to school. Now keep in mind that they could. So let's say, for example, they have a vaccine, and let's say you do your classes on Zoom. Let's just say that the classes are done on Zoom this semester virtually. Okay, so the classes are done on Zoom. They're done virtually. The fuck? Why don't you just take them to the park? Take them on some kind of field trip. You know, I would want to take my son and my daughter to Indian powwow. Now, I'm pretty sure that I want them to have some. I want some bear meat, but bear meat is against the law now. So I think they're serving bison. So I want to take my kids. Think of shit you can do with your kids. Talking about they don't want to miss the soda. Okay, just imagine it as we work towards a cure or a vaccine and a cure and a treatment. Let's say everything will be fine in next semester. What's so hard about waiting till the next semester? You want social experiences. Crazy ass. Anyway, so I was okay. I gotta forget what I was saying. I need some brain food. Is what I need. But I was saying something about health, and people wasn't picking up on it. The class that I was saying about school. If you go to school, what are kids doing in the class? Socializing. His kids say kids need a social experience. Okay, well, yes, you do, but there's a segment of time where you have to learn. You learn it anyway. My point is this: you learn what your body is doing with the food you're eating in an A&P class, in your biology class. Now, biology is required. I think biology is required. Chemistry, physics. I think I'm not sure what else is required. I'm talking about required to graduate from high school. You have to take a biology course. You have to take a physics, take a chemistry course. What in chemistry? Well, to learn what NaCl is, what O2 is. We know that O2 is 2 oxygen cells to form what H2O is. H is 1 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. No, 2 hydrogen cells and 1 oxygen cell make H2O water. You see what I'm saying? Why would we ever need that? Why would we ever need to know that? Well, these are basics that we have to know before we graduate. You know, these are basics we have to know before we graduate. And I guess people feel like they don't need it. You know what I'm saying? But it's something you learn in high school. How your body is the digestive system, digest the food that you're eating. How your heart and your circulatory system, circulate the oxygen through your blood. You breathe through your nose. This is your respiratory system. COVID-19 attacks the respiratory system. You breathe through your nose and your mouth. It goes into your lungs. The lungs absorb the oxygen. It goes into the bloodstream, through the blood vessels, through the lungs, through the blood vessels that are in the lungs. The oxygen goes to the bloodstream and it's delivered to all your body. If your body don't get oxygen, if I tie something tight on my finger, my body's not going to get the oxygen that's in the blood. It's going to turn black and fall off. You ever see somebody with an extra finger and they tie a string on it? Well, it's going to stop it from getting oxygen out of the blood. And it falls off. And it falls off. And so that's how the respiratory system works. That's how the respiratory system works. Then we talk about our digestive system is eating, and then excrement, waste, shit. Then we have our integumentary system, our skin, our hair, our nails, all are part of the integumentary system. And what is melanin? Melanin is in a part of our integumentary system. What is melanin for? Melanin make you black, nigga. No, melanin, depending on how much you got, is a built-in sunscreen. Now, we have our digestive systems. We have a lot of let me see, muscular system, um, skeletal system. The thigh bone connected to the hip bone connected to the backbone connected to the, you know what I'm saying? So we have all these systems. Why we need to know that? So, you know, I had met this dude, and I don't want to go into too in depth, but I used to go with him at work at night. I would talk to him at work at night at the hotel. He fell down one day and broke his leg with no explanation. Bones that weak. That's how weak his bones were. But you think he needed to know that there's calcium in nuts, there's calcium in spinach and green vegetables and mustard greens and collard greens. There's calcium in of course milk products. But a lot of people don't eat dairy, so he needs to know there's calcium in mustard green. There's calcium in what can you eat with mustard green? That might be a cooking video I could do. You can take some greens, put it in a wrap like you do the wraps at Chipotle. Chop them up, chiffonade them. You can chiffonade you some greens. Put some seasonings on it. Put some oil on it. You might put your little piece of meat here and there, some chicken or whatever. Put it in a wrap like they do it at Chipotle. You see what I'm saying? And you got you a good, healthy, flavorful wrap full of what? Calcium. Now you know what kind of nutrition habit he had to have. That his bone was that weak. But people, I see you think you this and that. Yeah, the Bible says when people don't hear what you say, shake the dust off and move on to the next person. So I'm finna shake the dust off. People think it's a joke. The joke, but the joke. I need to get myself together. Let me get myself together. Yeah, I guess get yourself together before you start telling people. So, all right.